Also, I just want to say right now, the president's ballroom is 100% flaunting wealth in your face. That is what it's for. The purpose of it is not to use taxpayer dollars as part of a misappropriation of funds. He doesn't need to use taxpayer dollars. The purpose of the ballroom is to flaunt in front of you, the everyday Americans, that Donald Trump has means and you do not. It's also ego. The other part of it is definitely ego. It is an attempt for him to leave his mark on the White House in such a way that everybody, even after his death, will have to point to an area of the White House that he personally oversaw the building or renovations of. But he had some words about that particular ballroom he's added to the White House recently, and I want to listen to those real quick.
On the renovation of, as an example, I'm doing a magnificent, big, beautiful ballroom that the country has wanted, the White House has wanted for 150 years.
The White House wanted a ballroom for 150 years? The country wanted the White House to have a ballroom for 150 years? According to fucking who?
It's a massive job, and it's a tiny fraction of that number. And we're under budget and ahead of schedule. Now, it's bigger than I told you. After realizing we're going to do the inauguration in that building, it's got all bulletproof glass. It's got all drone, they call it drone-free roof. So drones won't touch it. It's a big, beautiful, safe building. But it's a big project. For a tiny fraction of that, we're under budget and ahead of schedule. And they wanted it for 150 years. Think of it, the Federal Reserve...
Guys, I think his brain is going, this is what happens to me when my memory is slipping. Like, he just repeated himself. They wanted it for 150 years, and we're under budget and ahead of schedule. And they wanted it for 150 years, and we're under budget, and we're ahead of schedule. And they wanted it, did I tell you, for 150 years. The people, the White House wanted it. The person, the White House, he spoke to me in my dreams. 150 years. Did you know we're under budget? Did you know we're ahead of schedule? Jesus fucking Christ. Axel says he loves saying big, beautiful. Yeah, he loves saying big, beautiful dick, big, beautiful cock, big, beautiful girl dick. He loves saying those things. He salivates over the thought. He salivates over the fucking thought. Oh, that's cool. I love when a video doesn't play. Is this the same one or is this a different one? Let's try. Nope. Can't play. Can't play. Big, beautiful gridlock. President Donald Trump's giant ballroom project is now even bigger after he decided to make it a bulletproof venue with a drone-free roof. But despite letting it slip this month that the cost of the renovation had soared to $400 million, double the original price tag, Donald Trump insists that the project is still somehow under budget. He said, it's bigger than I told you. It's bigger than I told you. By the way, you see this guy? This guy has killed so many Palestinians. Man, this guy is fucking based. Look at him. Look at this guy. Look at him. Genocide. Yeah. I do that to the homeless and the trans ones in my country. He wishes he could do it to the people in his country, but he has something called apartheid. I don't know what it means, but people tell me it's very, very based. Amova Water says, hi, I very rarely catch your streams because of the time zone difference, so I don't know if you take topics from chat or just talk about what you have planned, but there is another cable shortage by Russia, and I think I can send a link if you want. So usually I pre-plan all of my stuff because if it's something that I feel like I have to do some research for, I'd like to do that beforehand. Cleric says, I know material's expensive, but what are you using for $400 million? I'm painting the entire thing in gold. I'm painting the entire thing in gold. Also, look at this guy. Bibi Netanyahu has slept with so many underage girls. He's beaten me on that record. And our good friend Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, by the way, speaking of Trump, can I show you guys something absolutely fascinating? I'm just gonna give you a really quick Trigger warning. Just, nope, this is not the one. This is not the one. This is the one. Here you go. Trigger warning, sexual assault, everybody. I love when things start muted. Also, I wish they wouldn't start.
That's what she said I did to her. She fainted with great emotion. She actually indicated that she loved it. Okay? She loved it until commercial break. In fact, I think she said it was sexy, didn't she? It was very sexy to be raped. Didn't she say that?
So, sir, I just want to confirm, it's your testimony that E. Jean Carroll said that she loved being sexually assaulted by you?
Well, based on her interview with Anderson Cooper, well, sort of, that's what she said I did.
So this is about the E. Jean Carroll case. So our president is a known rapist. Our president is confirmed to have raped E. Jean Carroll, and that is exactly what the New York court decided that he was. Now, granted, they didn't use the word rape because rape requires the penis to insert, and I don't know if you know this about Donald Trump, but he doesn't have much of that to insert. So, this is Donald Trump telling you that E. Jean Carroll loved being raped by him. She loved it. Isn't he so great? Isn't our president wonderful? Don't you love that this is the president who's destroying part of our White House and using it to build a tacky ballroom? Don't you love that? Isn't that so fucking fantastic? Axel says, okay, so I'm normally very anti-death penalty. I'm too American to say anything about that. Donald Trump then also goes, you know, after realizing we're going to do the inauguration in that building, it's got all bulletproof glass. It's got, they call it drone-free roof. Drones won't touch it. It's a big, beautiful, safe building, but it's a big project. Earlier this month, the Daily Beast revealed that the ever-expanding project would sit on the second floor of a new two-story building with a multi-level passageway connected to the president's primary residence. The new building would also feature monumental stairs, guest suites, executive offices, and a new visitor entrance to the White House with expanded interpretive areas. There we go. And the ambassador says, not to be this guy, but Barack Obama wore a tan suit once. Yeah. The fact that that was ever in the news confuses the shit out of me. The ball is expected to be completed in late 2028, with some streets around the White House closed until they make way for the construction. The details were hidden in government documents submitted in court as part of a legal challenge by the National Trust Preservation Committee, which accused the president of overstepping his authority to fast-track the controversial project. The action was the first major lawsuit seeking to halt further construction until a legally mandated review process could take place, giving Americans a say. U.S. District Judge Richard Leon ultimately denied the trust request for a temporary restraining order. Still, he said he would hear arguments early next year about whether to issue a longer-term preliminary injunction against the project. Yes, don't worry, sometime next year, after they're already halfway done building the damn thing, at that point, maybe we'll think about doing something about it. Man. Giant fucking ballroom for a giant fucking rapist. Insane. We live in an absolute clown world for America right now. Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagitta, you know I'm not saying that last part, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.